Tung cánh chim thiềm về tổ ấm, nơi sống bao ngày xưa đầm thắm. Nhớ phút chia ly, ngài ngùng bước chân đi, luyến tiếc bao nhiêu ngày xanh.
Some children are in grave danger, but when they run, they don't have insulin or any medicine with them, and don't even know when they can get it. Some just die on the road, on the run. Imagine if you are the mother, or father, or relatives, or brother, sister, whatever, or just a bystander looking at the helpless situation and cannot do anything to help.
Yes, Master.
And many Ukrainians living in Russia have relatives in Ukraine who die or who flee or have whatever trouble, and many vice versa. And also falling out with each other because of political propaganda.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, they go against each other.
Right.
Yeah. What do you have to say to the Russians who are claiming that the images that we're seeing of atrocities are staged and fake and so on?
Nothing. I will tell them nothing. I tried for the first week to talk to my relatives, to the ones who I know in Russia, and they are completely silent. They have completely brainwashed.
And this rift, I don't know how long it takes for them to reconcile and mend it. This is more difficult than physical distance or mental disagreement about political support or ideological agenda.
Yes, Master.
It's terrible. The families are separated from each other, not just physically, but mentally, psychologically, ideologically, etc.
Yes, Master.
The war effects will not be over for a long time. The next generation, maybe.
Wow.
Psychologically, trauma, separation in thought, not just physically, in ideology.
Yes.
Breaks families apart, breaks husbands and wives apart. This is another silent war.
Yes, Master.
But it's no less damaging than the physical war.
That's true.
This is terrible. War is never good. My God, we have just been healed from all the wars previously, and now start another one.
That's
Yes.
How can humans live like that? How can they survive? Keep destroying everything like that,
Yes, Master.
And even the most essential is food. Also being destroyed or damaged or interrupted or obstructed by the war.
Yes.
It affects many countries. So whoever started it for any reason at all, and there's no reason in this war, so he must be evil.
Yes, Master.
Пристегнуться это, чтобы стекла не попали в спину или в живот. Надо пристегнуться курточкой, чтобы в курточку попали, а в себя нет.
Я открываю глаза, лежит этот снаряд, лежит женщина, у нее просто, мясо, сапог валяющийся. Вообще, когда я открывала глаза, я видела, как, знаете, нога свиньи летит. Просто, голая нога свиньи. Я для начала подумала, что это, мясокомбинат какой-то животных, просто туда бомбанула, а потом я поняла, что рядом ничего такого нету, чтобы было мясное. Потом я понимаю, что это человек, и все, у меня истерика, у меня паника, я смотрю на свои штаны, на курточку, на лицо, я вся в этом мясе, в хрящах, в крови, это ужасно.
Темная война и злая война, которая людям не дает покоя. И вот этот дедушка кривой, потому что он не знал, что на Украину нельзя нападать. А его еще президентом назвали. Какой он президент?
Это ты о ком говоришь?
Вот этот президент Путин. Зачем его назвали президентом? Нельзя так просто каждый день устраивать войну.
Просто, може, йому в дитинстві не приділяли уваги. Ми ж нічого не зробили поганого Росії. І я не розумію, чому Білорусь йде до Росії. Ми ж їй зовсім нічого не робили. Але наші війська дуже сильні, мужні. Ми переможемо Путіна. Україна переможе Путіна. Добро перемагає зло. Ось так.
But the devil, you don't have to believe me. You analyze it yourself with your own intelligence. And you know what I'm saying is the absolute truth.
Yes, yes.
What for I'm interfering in all this? To risk my safety? Or to risk people hate me? I mean, the ones who don't understand, like with the Russian propaganda, so that maybe they hate me? What for I risk all this physical and atmospheric safety to say all this to you?
Yes.
As a trusted teacher, I have to tell you, in case you have any wrong idea in your head.
Yes.
At least my workers, my disciples, they have to all know the right view.
Yes.
Master.
Not that I enjoy doing it. You know what I enjoy already, right?
Yes.
Vegan samosa in Rishikesh. That city is vegetarian, you know. No animal products allowed to be brought in there.
Oh, wow.
Maybe that's why I like it also.
Oh, yes. Yes,
And
Master.
next to the Ganges, just a short walk distance down the hills. And the mud house. That mud house is not like all the other mud houses. It is only like 4 rooms. Very neat and tidy. And muddy, of course. And they have a little punching clinic near to it. Chiropractor clinic near to it. And for me, it was free of charge even. Maybe I was young and pretty, so he does that, but I'm not sure he offered it free to everybody. And now that he lives.
Yes.
A lot of Westerners visit there and stay there long. That's why maybe he thinks there he can do something.
Yes.
And then the vegan samosa. Oh, that wonderful, famous samosa from the old little lady. She cooks with heart, I think, yeah? Only one small basket. Maybe 20 samosa the most. I didn't count. I was too worried to eat first, and then I didn't want to look again in case I could not, resist. That's my life.
Master,
Yes.
I read a news in Russia, in St. Petersburg. An old artist about 70-something years old, she was very against the war, and she drew a picture of Putin as the devil, and she went out to the street and protested with her drawing and the wording on her placards. And a lot of people cheered her, supported her.
She's kind of clairvoyant to some degree, but I hope they don't poison her or let her language in jail. In Russia, jail is hell too, anyway.
Yes, Master.
They jailed thousands upon thousands already
Yeah.
who protested on the streets. Very quickly, very fast, so they quelled it down.
Yes, Master.
So only the fake news are allowed to broadcast in Russia. That's why some Russians still support Putin,
Yes.
because they don't look at the other news.
Yes.
Probably mostly the elder generation.
Right.
Those high-tech like me who don't know how to use internet or search for any news on the internet. The only reason I can read the internet because of your brothers who has prepared the computer for me a long time ago already, so that I can work independently. He already put an app on it. Whatever is there, I use. Whatever fits, I will need. But I don't know how to make anything new. So I'm sorry for some of the internet companies who keep asking my computer, we promote this and that new Windows, this and that update. Yes or no, I always have to say no. I'm also curious. I want to know what it is. But I don't know, and I don't dare risk it, because if say yes, they will put in a lot of other information, like sometimes I make mistakes. And then a lot of information, I won't know what to do. I have to call your brother and say, what now? What to do? How to go back to ground zero again? Because I don't know how to get back to where I was.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
If I push one button, something more comes out. And always yes or no. And if I say no, there's some other thing that already came out. It comes out more. And if I say yes more, I will be doomed. Then I'll be lost.
Yes.
So I'm very sorry. I said sorry in my heart. I said, I'm sorry. I really also want to do something with you because I'm grateful that you make this the app and the internet available for me. But I just could not handle it. I don't know how. I said sorry in my heart because I always have to say no. And it feels like a very cold-hearted customer. No sympathy, nothing. I always have to say no. But they don't give me any other choice. They should have put there, you are sorry that you cannot. Or you apologize to have to say no. Then I would click on that. But no, they don't give you that choice. Yes or no. Sometimes a little different, more poetic, like accept or decline. I look very carefully because if I put the wrong button, put the arrow in the wrong area, it might bring out a whole bunch of things that it's like a jungle. I have no idea what to do. It's not just one window that pops out, many on top of each other and all that. You know or not?
Yes.
Yes.
My God, they don't know such a high tech like me. Yeah. So I guess many people who are not high tech in Russia would believe in the government propaganda.
Yes.
First, they would still support Putin.
Right.
Yes.
Or maybe they are relatives and friends of some of Putin's gang
Yes.
or supporters already.
Yeah.
I support Putin. It should have been done a long time ago. My opinion, to protect the Russians, I support it all. Putin is probably a wise man and knows what he is doing.
My opinion, he did right, because the West has gone completely insane. It does a hell of a sin, says all kinds of lies about Russia, and nobody is bombing Kyiv. I don't believe it.
Yet many Russians do not change their mind, despite journalists showing them pictures of bombed Ukrainian cities and completely destroyed homes of civilians.
Of course, I took it very hard at first, because it's our brotherly people, but we are not responsible for it. The bridgehead was being prepared there, a whole generation was raised to hate Russia, the Russians for many years. Ukraine was being prepared for an attack on Russia. I'm absolutely sure of that. The nationalist battalions and Nazis, they didn't disappear. Actually, Russia is not bombing. It is getting rid of people who have seized power in dishonest way and are terrorizing their own citizens. They are not bombing. They are targeting the wreckers.
Why attack if our people are there? All of our people are there, Ukraine, Belarus. But it happened. I don't know. That's not what they say on the news. I don't hear Putin having deployed troops specifically for war.
And they don't hear it because 3/4 of all Russians learn about the war from the news on state-owned Russian TV channels. That's why they repeat all the narratives the propagandists tell them practically round the clock.
So they go with the flow, huh? Or they worry that the government checks out their internet, so they just have to watch what the government dishes out for them.
Yes.
If people know the truth, nobody would support Putin.
Right.
Yes. That's right.
Or maybe those who support him are his gangs. It's the secret demon gangs. Who knows?
Yes.
Like attracts like.
Yes, Master.
Sometimes they have these secret, of course, supporter groups for the energy support.
Yes.
Just like every government, they have spies and secret agents and all that. Looking around some famous people or famous companies.
Yes.
I would never have thought it possible. I thought, everybody comes in just to find God, to have God realization, to find their own greatness and wisdom. I never thought of any other things. I never thought negatively at all until I was forced to research them.
Yes.
I mean, inside and confirm with heavens and all that. Oh God, it's a shock of my life also. And I still say, oh, let them change. Love will change them. Heavens shake their heads and say, oh no, this won't change. Just like they are spies of the enemy, they don't change.
Yes, Master.
Even though they go into your country and they behave like one, or maybe they are born in your country but they go against your country.
Right.
That happened also.
Yes.
For money or just for some personal hatred or vengeance or whatever.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
And they are blind, deaf and dumb to anything else. They just want to destroy the so-called enemy who are their countrymen.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master. Yes, Master.
We have these kinds of traitor agents, traitor spies, all kinds.
Yes, Master.
The North works for the South,
Yes.
or the South works for the North.
Yes.
Something like that. I discovered so many. So scary, so scary. So don't ever want to be famous
Yes,
Master.
we don't. No, we don't want.
or rich. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
We work anonymously. I just have to be in front of the storm, but you don't have to, okay?
Yes, Master.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you.
I'm the captain.
Yes.
I cannot hide in the basement and let other sailors take care of everything.
Yes,
Yes, Master.
Yeah.
We understand.
Captain is responsible, yeah, for the safety of everybody on his boat.
Yes. Thank you, Master.
I'm just telling you all that. It's a very scary world. Many situations, and I was unaware because I never thought negatively of anyone. I treat all equally. You can see that.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
I told you when you're wrong.
Yes. Master.
I praise you when you're right. Equally.
Right.
Yes.
Not because I like you or hate you, nothing. I'm just doing my job, comfortable or not.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
I don't enjoy my job either. But if it helps some souls to be free, then I just have to continue.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Hoping one day maybe I can take you to the Himalayas. Dream on, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Trên đường tha hương vui gió sương, riêng lòng ta mang mối nhớ thương, âm thầm thương tiếc cho ngày về, tìm lại đường tới